Hello and welcome back to another figure review. Today we're going to have a look at the S.H.Figuarts Ranma and a half Shampoo. Apparently it's pronounced Shampoo. I don't know. Shampoo. There you go. Pronounce it however you want to. So this is another entry in the Ranma and a half series from S.H.Figuarts. This is the second figure. Girl Ranma is already out. I did review her a while ago, and boy Ranma is gonna come soon. But now, let's have a look at Chun-Li, Shampoo, whatever. Let's go. Alrighty then, couple of things to note right off the bat. First of all, taking out of the packaging, she is very frail. I don't know what that's all about. I'm not really used to that with S.H.Figuarts, but her hand kind of popped off and her body was kind of like blah. There was all the plastic in here, and I disassembled her real quickly and it went way too easy. Second of all, her hair is very back heavy, so the head is kind of, you can tell. But we'll get to that. The other thing is, like I always talk about, is this anime color, is this manga color, and I did a little bit of research. What I can tell is that the character itself is very much manga color because of the dark hair. Mostly that. That's really the main feature that was different. Keep that in mind. I just wanted to mention that. And let's get into the nitty-gritty of the figure itself. So, she's about almost 13 centimeters to the top of her head, which makes her a little over 5 inches. Now, I always talk about the overall likeness, and you know what? I'm gonna drop that because the overall likeness to me, so far it's always been looking like the character it's supposed to look. So I'm gonna drop that part from my reviews, and I'm only gonna mention when something doesn't look, some character doesn't look like he's supposed to, or she's supposed to, or whatever. So overall paint and detail though. Again, detail, here's the thing. They went with a very simple costume, and she had a lot of different costumes in the anime. I don't know the manga. I never read the manga, but I guess she had a lot of different styles. So first of all, I wish they would just have put one option, just put the Chinese dress and not have the kind of, what do you call that, maid. It's not really maid thing, but you know, something you put on when you cook so you don't get your dress dirty. I would have preferred just having the Chinese dress with more detail in here. Or, you know, her kind of like battle outfit where she has like the armor and all that stuff. I would have just preferred those, mainly because there would have been more detail. I mean, this looks good, but it seems like they took the easy way out. As a result, there's not really that much detail to talk of. It is nicely done though. The mold is nice and clean, very properly done. There's not really shading. I want to say there's like a bit of shading going on here, but I'm not sure if that's just the light reflecting or it's just like a tiny teensy bit of shading. It's kind of hard to tell. But overall, for the rest of it, the paint's clean. It looks good. There's some great detail also going on in the back. It's nice to paint. It's a little bit off the line there, just a little bit. I mean, it's noticeable though. And it kind of just ends over there. It is kind of weird. Let's have a look at the golden parts right here. Nicely done. Nicely detailed. There's a tiny bit of paint bleeding. But those are like the things, you know, if I zoom in even more, you can barely tell. I mean, speaking of the hair, there's actually shading in there. So like I said, that's like the thing that makes me think it's more like it's supposed to more like a manga color. Because it's a lot darker. In the anime it was a lot brighter and like a bluish purple style. This is straight up dark blue with the shading going on here. And honestly, I mean, I like the shading, it's done properly. But on the other hand, it's kind of like, you know, there's all this shading in the hair and there's zero shading throughout the figure. It's kind of a weird thing. But okay. So let's get to the articulation. As I told you, I need to be careful. I need to be really careful with this character. So first of all, head moves around forward very nicely. This is soft plastic, by the way, so you have some motion with that. It goes down a lot. Doesn't go, well, it goes back enough because the hair is always, they always mold the hair so you can kind of, if she looks all the way back, it really like puts itself on the body. It kind of stays away like that, which looks a little bit funky, but you know, what else are you gonna do? The other thing is like I said, it's very back heavy, so it's really like, I mean, it works, it does stay in place, but you're gonna be careful. It has a lot of side-to-side wiggle and neck articulation a little bit, like just a teeny tiny bit forward motion, and nothing really else. Then we get to the shoulders. Let's see, shoulders go up. We have the big old ball over here, goes up pretty much all the way. I mean, again, this is soft plastic. They played a lot around with them soft plastics here, and they did a good job of that. So basically the white kind of thing. This is soft plastic over here, and soft plastic at the arms also. No soft plastic here. Goes up, down, and all around. You have the big ball over there, so you get everything you want. And then the elbow goes up all the way and also swivels around. Then we have the fist. Again, be careful with that. I mean, with mine, I'm gonna do it on the other side already because this is already disconnected. And see what I mean? See what I mean? I just went down, girl. Calm down. So this is like a ball connected into ball. This is not a peg. Interesting. I mean, it works, but it seems like I'm saying, they have a little bit of a problem with the connection there. Yeah, the other ball, on the other hand, kind of split. It wasn't the ball that disconnected, but it's just like, you know, it's a split ball joint, and it just split into two, and that was kind of scary there. I thought it was broken, but yeah. Fist moves around very nicely. So yeah, also swivels around, of course. So then at the torso area, there's like 3 pieces. You have the upper torso, the breast part, of course, and then this part, which is like a floating piece. So you get like all the motion out of that. Goes backward quite a bit, forward also, and as you can tell, all the wiggle motion. You can make her dance easily. Dance for me, girl. Alright, and then we have the lower part of the dress, which is a 2-part. And like I said, it's soft plastic, so it doesn't get into the way of your movement. Let's see, she also moves around at the hip down here a little bit. So the legs move forward nicely and also backward all the way. Doesn't go to the side. I mean, it does go to the side, but not super much. That's as high as up. This is as high up as she goes. You can. This is not like one of the old ones. You can't pull it out. The main problem is, you know, with a lot of these, they had like a soft diaper. This is not really soft diaper. This is not soft plastic, so this will not bend up. So it blocks over there. Then we got the knees. We got the new knee tech, which I'm okay with. You know, it's not a perfect conversion, but it looks decent enough. It doesn't leave a big gap. Good stuff. So yeah, those bend like that all the way up. And then we got an ankle rocker. Rocker. Speak like a normal human being, please. Goes forward, back, and really perfect motion because there's nothing blocking it. Let's get over to the accessories. First of all, I'm going to give you a look at the base. She comes with her own base with their own kind of like design on there, just like the female Ranma figure, which I'm a very big fan of. I mean, S.H.Figuarts bases are the best, and that they add that with the figure is amazing. Of course, we have the claw with the arm and everything on there. So then she comes with a box to transport her noodle soup. Nice metallic paint job. Looks good. The only kind of thing, again, a small little tidbit to note, it doesn't actually stay closed. I don't know what they were doing, because there's like a little thing over there which you would think would peg into something in the bottom, but there's nothing there. What the hell? So yeah, it will like just fall out like that. And of course, you have your noodle soup with it. Look at them details. As you can tell, this is tiny. I'm going in very close to the camera right now, but yeah, this looks good. This looks amazing. And regular white bowl. It just kind of has a hole in the bottom. What? Why does it have a hole in the bottom? Maybe they made like replaceable soups. They were planning to make replaceable soups. Of course, you get her cat form, which I think is interesting. Here's the deal. I talked about you how the figure itself has more of a manga look with the dark hair. But the cat definitely looks more like anime. Yeah, so there you go. The one time I actually looked this shit up. But yeah, the cat, she has like a lot darker ears and the tail in the manga from what I can tell. But whatever, overall looks amazing. I mean, I like the detail, the little golden. I cannot even zoom in enough to show you that. A little bit of pink paint on the end of her feet and her ears. Looks very nice, and her head swivels around. So then we got 3 faces of fear. No, that has nothing to do with anything. So she got the smiling face, very nicely done. I haven't even noticed the eyebrows, nicely painted. Then we got the smiling face. Yay! Again, as usual, top notch, and kind of like, you know what she's going for there. A blowjob. Ah! So then we got this piece. I don't know, from what I can tell, I looked at the instruction, this is basically, I said her head was wiggling around, and this is like a joint that doesn't move around, so I guess that's just to keep her hair in place. To keep the overall head in place, because it's kind of moving around because of the hair. And then of course we got hands. We got an open hand, holy hand for like, I guess these things. And then like, again, more open hands. A lot of open hands actually, like, I don't see a big difference between these and these. I mean, not a big difference, but whatever, no pointy fingers or whatnot, just like, the praying. And I actually like these. That's new, I haven't seen these with S.H.Figuarts, so that's always exciting. Them doing a little bit of new stuff. And there you go. The only thing I'm kind of missing in all of the accessories, I mean, they have a lot of stuff. Let me clear that out. I don't want to be like, oh, they absolutely should have done more. The only thing I'm kind of missing is like some weight balls on a stick, and she was kind of like, hitting people with that. But yeah, those were like the things I'm kind of looking for. But maybe they make another version of her in the Belle uniform. So you never know with S.H.Figuarts. So, final thoughts time, guys. What do I think about this figure? I love her. She's absolutely cute and she's well done. And like I said, there's really just small little nitpicks like, oh, there could be shading, or there could be these weapons, or she could have a different outfit. But as a figure, as it stands, it's amazing. There's nothing to complain about. Articulation is nice, coloring is nice, and everything she comes with is done well. So if you're a fan of the character, absolutely get it. And even if you don't, if you think she just looks cute and you want her in your collection, I say go for it, man. It's a good figure. So there you go. Absolutely recommend it. So that's gonna be it for myself and Ranma and a half Shampoo. And as usual, guys, thank you very much for watching. If you enjoyed this review, found it informative, or whatever, if you feel like leaving a like, then do it. I would appreciate it. And if you want to keep up with the channel, I have more figure reviews coming, and I've already done a lot, so, might want to go back, might want to subscribe, I don't know, it would be cool. Be sure to stay tuned for more figure reviews, gameplay stuff, and whatever I like. Goodbye!